Hello, my name's Francis, and my username is Francis048. I'm from Sunderland, in the northeast of England. The time currently is 16:05. Okay, let's pronounce these words. Caramel, malarkey, dodge, sudoku, espresso, Celtic, quinoa, mobile, root, envelope, ant, Ruth, iron, salmon, fire, New Orleans, pecan, both, again, probably, Alabama, lawyer, coupon, mayonnaise, pajamas, court, naturally, aluminium, gif, tumbler, crackerjack. Can't think of anything else. Well, I like quite a lot of different songs and quite a lot of different bands. I was pretty much raised to listen to all kinds of different types of music, so I can't really say that I prefer more than one type of music or song to another, but I do quite like a lot of Japanese songs and bands such as Man with a Mission. I also like LaRue, Adam and the Ants, Linkin Park, Breaking Benjamin, Diana Ross and the Supremes, Adele, Whitney Houston, Kylie, Alison Moyet, Shiny, who are a K-pop band, and honestly, there's so many. I just generally, though, I do prefer older music to newer music. Though I do have some songs I've got on my Tumblr playlist that that are probably some of my like preferred choices as well, which are mainly anime things, anime openings, anime endings. I do tend to change them quite a bit, depending on how I feel and stuff, but it doesn't mean I don't like the music that I've taken off. It just means that I just fancied a bit of a change. I do like the song No Matter What by Boyzone because it brings quite a lot of like good memories back to when I was a lot younger, and used to spend quite a lot of time with my gran. Sadly she's passed away now. Anyone who knows me well will know that I love most food, to be honest. I love most desserts, to be honest. But, see, I like lemon meringue pie. I like pies in general, like savoury and sweet pies. I also love pancakes, though I don't really eat them that much, but if I could live on if I could live on pancakes, that would be, without gaining any weight, that would be great. Oh, this is an easy question for me. Tea, definitely tea. I'm a huge tea drinker. I tried coffee a while ago, but I didn't really like it, so I haven't really had it since. Well, I'm not really into either, to be honest. I mean, they look nice, but probably diamonds, because I'm not really an outdoorsy person. I tend to watch a lot of antiques programs like Bargain Hunt, Antiques Road Trip, Money Where Your Mouth Is. I used to watch Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, and I finished that, but then the next Pokemon season came up, and I just thought I didn't really enjoy it that much. Not like not like Diamond and Pearl, but that's just my own opinion. And if you like Best Wishes and the other series that follow that, then that's great. It's good. But they didn't really. I didn't really get into them. Also, I got into other series around the same time. Well, after that, maybe around the same time, I really got into Naruto, and I just couldn't stop reading the manga or watching the anime, and I just got so addicted to it that Pokemon was like a secondary series to me after that. Also, Danganronpa is quite a good one I've gotten into. That's kind of distracted me from Pokemon, but in a good way, not in a bad way. But yeah, Pokemon, I still play some of the games, but not all the time. I'm not really a gamer, so. Well, I did do German at school. Did a bit of French at school as well, but I cannot remember most of language things I learned. I mean, I could probably think about it and then say something in French or German. And I did a little bit of Spanish after I finished my German course at GCSE. But then, and then I didn't really continue, which is a bit of a shame, to be honest. I really should probably read up about it again, so in case anything happens where I need to use those languages, that would be good, actually. Generally, guys, I don't really think about it when I do that. Yeah, it's generally guys. Like, hi guys, how are you doing? Oh, well, this is a good question. I've been in so much anime. There's so many good quotes around. I have to say, Mayuri Kuratsuchi's perfection speech is really good. Very good. Perfect being, you said. Well, I have to tell you, the honest truth as I see it, in this world, nothing perfect exists. It may be a cliché after all, but it's the way things are. That's precisely why ordinary men pursue the concept of perfection. It's infatuation. Ultimately, I had to ask myself, what is the true meaning of being perfect? And the answer I came up with was nothing. Not one thing. The truth of the matter is, I despise perfection. If something is truly perfect, that's it. The bottom line becomes, there is no room for imagination, no space for intelligence, or ability, or improvement. Do you understand? To men of science like us, perfection is a dead end, a condition of hopelessness. Always strive to be better than anything that came before you, but not perfect. Scientists agonize over the attempt to achieve perfection. That's the kind of creatures we are. We take joy in trying to exceed our grasp, in trying to reach for something that in the end, admit, may in fact be unreachable. In other words, you may think we operate on the same level, but you're wrong. The moment you started talking about perfection, you embraced an impossible concept, and had already lost me. Perfections. That's actually funny, considering what I was just talking about. Probably this mark on my forehead. It makes me very unique, I suppose. That was a scar from chicken pox, like, years ago. I kind of scratched there, and it's never gone away, so I call it pop. Trainers. That's the word here. Trainers. I only have 2 living grandparents, to be honest. I called my grandfather Grandad, and my grandmother Grandma. My other grandmother, who was married to my granddad, I called her Gran. Well, I call it a trolley. A trolley. Yeah. What is the thing? It's a bit ambiguous. That you change the TV channel with. I call it a remote. Generally, I think I'm quite nicely spoken. I kind of sound really very posh English. That's a bit thingy saying that. No. I think I'm nicely spoken. But me being from Sunderland, I think now and then the little Macam twinge with certain words just comes out. I think though if I went like down south or something, people would kind of think, you're not from here, are you? But then people here generally, like when I talk, some people have said, are you really from Sunderland? Whereabouts are you from? And I'm just like, I'm from Sunderland. From Sunderland. I probably prefer to be a wizard, being a big Harry Potter nerd and all that. I love Harry Potter. It's so good. I've met people from there on in real life. Uber Midget, just at Alas Sunny Con. I don't know whether she knows that I'm the same person that follows her online who she met. I was dressed as Conan when we met. Donna, okay, I think that's the right username. Joker Yogi, Violet Nightshade 123. That was last year at SunnyCon, but sadly we didn't run into each other this year. But last year I was Conan as well. And Nathan Hudson, Toon, please tell me I'm gonna pronounce this right. Nathan Hudson, Toon, Weck. I hope I've pronounced it right. I hope I have. Anyway, it's awesome meeting you guys. It really is. I'm really awful at talking to people, honestly. I don't come out with the right things, and especially if I'm in a crowded place and my brain just goes somewhere. But you know, it's always nice to talk to people who are interested in, you know, similar things. Yeah, as I said, I'm very awkward. See, I was planning on doing this tag, like, earlier in the year, but university work just kept me really busy. I mean, I really honestly didn't even think I would pass, so I obviously had to focus on that, and if I had done the tag earlier, I would have said, I've got this 1,000-word essay to do, I've got my research paper to hand in, and all of that. But not really, I just got around to doing it today, but I don't have anything major to do. I mean, I draw in my spare time and stuff, but not really. Anyway, thank you for listening. It's fun doing this. I'm gonna put the questions in the description in case anyone wants to try this. Anything else? I'm sorry if I've pronounced anything wrong, like usernames or anything. And yeah, that's it. Cheers.